Okay, let's get one thing straight before I talk about this comic, right? So, I'm not gonna lie, I am not that well versed in the DC comics. Like, I barely know a thing about it. I know characters like Superman or Batman, but I mean, those are just givens. That's pretty much it. I don't know a lot about DC. So, like, if I mess up on anything at all, please let me know. I researched a lot of the lore behind the DC universe, and it was quite a bit. But anyways, let's talk about this Sonic X DC crossover, right? The story of this particular crossover, like the first issue, it's really not a lot to talk about. And I guess that just has something to do with the fact that not a lot happened in it. Like, obviously stuff happened in it, like they fought the parademon things, and Darkseid was introduced, and the Justice League messed the Sonic cast and all, but like, other than that, that's pretty much it. Like, not a lot happens in this comic. I mean, the most that happened in this first issue was like the Master Emerald getting destroyed. So yeah, not a lot to go off of, but I do like the build up to the Justice League meeting the Sonic cast. I mean, that was fun. I gotta say, I really do like the interaction that Sonic and Flash had. Like, it was honestly really good. I'm not the biggest fan of Ian Flynn's take on Sonic, but like, it was pretty good for the first issue. Like, I don't like this characterization, but I don't hate it either. And I really like when Sonic is almost downplaying the Flash and his speed. Like he dead ass called him slow. The Flash, slow. I'm not even that big of a DC fan, and I know that this dude is the last person you should be calling slow. The art in this comic is also really, really good. Adam Bryce Thomas always nails it with the expressions, and he really just gets what makes Sonic's design appeal. His art, in my opinion at least, is very like manga inspired. He's kind of like turned into my favorite Sonic artist. I also really do love the color work in this comic. Like, it almost reminds me of like pre-Boo Archie. The art in those comics were really good. Wait, does that say Booyah? Oh, like Teen Titans. Speaking of Cyborg, I really do like how he interacts with Tails. Honestly, all the pair-ups are honestly just perfect. Silver and Green Lantern, Wonder Woman and Amy, Shadow and Batman. Shadow and Batman? Really? That is a match made in heaven. I'm not gonna go too in detail with it, just in case you haven't read the comic yet, but man, that interaction was just so cool. I'd expect these two out of all the others to get along with each other. They're just literally one in the same. What you see is what you get. I'm just a hedgehog who loves adventure. Yeah, I don't like that line. Damn it, Ian, you almost had me, but just no, I don't. You see, it was good up until now, but man, that just ruined it. Like, I get the reference. It's fine. I don't care, but like, you did not have to add that line. Like, it feels so forced into the comic. Like, he literally could have said anything else, and he said that line. The ending is also pretty epic. Like, they meet Darkseid at South Island. It all starts with this, a gem containing the ultimate Wait a minute, that's what Shadow said in Adventure 2. I'm only realizing this now. Like, what? Why did he say that? Really, Ian? At first, the first reference was fine, but like, really, dude? This one? Out of all of the freaking lines, this specific line is the one you want to reference. Why would you get a character that's not even from the Sonic franchise say something he wouldn't say?
Gorg! Oh, it is useless to yell.
References are perfectly fine. Like, it's a common thing in like movies and comics. Any type of media uses it, but like, this dude, even like in stuff that isn't in this crossover, like even in IDW and even in the Archie days, like, sometimes the references felt so unnecessary. Like, come on, dude. Literally no DC fan is gonna get this line, but literally every single Sonic fan is gonna get this line. And that's the problem, because it feels like it's only in here because it sounds cool. And that's it. That is the only reason why I think this line is in this comic. because it just sounds cool. It's just aesthetically cool. It's a cool line. Let me not go too in depth with Ian Flynn's writing though, because this is not what this video is about. I'm not here to hate on Ian Flynn. I'm not even here to really technically hate on the comic either. I think it's perfectly fine as a first issue. I just have a few problems with it. That's it. No harm, no foul. But that doesn't change my opinion. I do not like Ian Flynn's writing, as I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't. I'm definitely not the first. And when I see something that I don't like, I'll just point it out. Now, as far as first issues go, how exactly would I rate it? I'm gonna give it a solid 7 out of 10. The characters and the plot and just the pacing of it all, it's perfectly fine, you know. The idea of DC characters and Sonic characters meeting up is nice and really cool, but like, it's really nothing special to me. Like I said before, I do not hate this comic, I really don't care about it that much. But when the next issue comes out, I'll definitely be checking it out because I do want to see where the story goes and to see if Ian Flynn, you know, chills out on all the references and stuff, you know? Also, before I go, and this is old, like this is an old thing, but like there was this thing going around on Twitter about this little line. It says, "It certainly isn't Little Planet." And like people were talking about how it was just another stupid Ian Flynn reference, but like this is the one time I can say that this was not a reference. The setting of the first panel is at Never Lake, which is where Little Planet will always appear at. So when I saw those posts about this line, I was like,
Are you slow?
man, this fandom can kind of suck sometimes. But I'm not gonna get into that. I already made a video about that. Anyways, that'll be all for me. If you liked the video and want to see more, then do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe. I've been Solar, and I'll see you whenever I make next. Peace.